Come be the man I need. Olivia Dean, songwriter. A man has a dong genital, or a man could have a penis genital, but a man is not alive in a penis genital. The penis genital means the man died. Yeah. I need to show my hair. I have this. I am doing my hair by hands, and what I do is for the best day I can have with the hair. I don't last a full day with the hair, but I can use it until I have to lay down and put my head on the pillow. I need to take this out. So I only want to do that once in a day. I have a bad haircut, so I have to manage my hair. Well, moving on from water. These are the Magnum condoms bars, ice cream bars. I don't have any Magnum condoms because I am mutilated genitals on the Godhead. Not going to make a mess. Except I menstruate. Menstruated. I am deceased out of menstruated. No. Menstruated from years 1991 until 2023. Something like that. I think that's the last time I menstruated. 2022, I remember I menstruated when I was outside homeless, on a rock. I menstruated on a rock. I couldn't help it because I was homeless. I stood up and found that I already did bleed on the rock. So, uh, what's wrong with the menstruation is it's not paid for. I bought all of the tampons and pads except the time I was homeless on the rock. I menstruated right into what I was wearing because that was the point. I was homeless and menstruating. I was outside. That means I am out of the threatening of the menstruation because it was bleeding while I was outside homeless in leverage. Like the police put me out there. So I didn't question that I was bleeding, was homeless, maybe all along. Now, the menstruation that I had been cleaning up using tampons mostly and some light days pads to catch if the tampon leaked. I did have the tampons leak. Does anyone know if the tampons leak, what does that mean? Yeah, well, that might have been a sign that the menstruation wasn't paid for. I could bleed through the tampon into my underwear and clothes and have to wash everything. Uh, and on the sheets, yeah, on the sheets of the bed. So I had to wash everything sometimes because I had a menstruation bleed into the what I was using, fabrics, clothes, and sheets. So leaking through the tampons, homeless, and then when I was really outside homeless was not the plan. I accidentally went homeless. I accidentally menstruated while I was homeless outside on a rock. So the condoms are not working out for me. I have been raped with condoms, and I am reporting that my menstruation is deceased that way, but I find it deceased with myself. You can't be a male with a penis and a condom on your penis, and you find with your penis and the condom that my menstruation is deceased. You can't do that. That's not what is deceased. That means you're in contempt. That doesn't mean that it's deceased. So what I have to say with this Magnum bar is I don't actually know Grandma Ardeen with this problem. Grandma Ardeen is a senior who came to my house parking a Dodge automobile in the driveway of my house where I was alive. And Donna, the first stranger in my house, home invasion in my house, she just lived there. She didn't leave because I found her to be a burglar. She argued that she's here now and you can get out. Yeah, I can get out. Sure, I can't because that's the threat I'm making. I'm here and you can get out. She says, oh, I'm here and you can get out. And then all of her harassment came right to myself. Yes, is that, well, is there, like what? So she just wanted to beat me to death in the house? Or put me out? Or lock me out of my own house? Well, what if that wasn't possible? How do we do that? Oh, Becky fits through the door, just put her out? and leave her outside and lock the doors and don't let her back in? Well, I am interested in alive moving the motion in front of me that is alive. That I am interested in. And I do find that Ardeen is, Grandma Ardeen, she is definitely there at the house to see Donna. And Donna called Becky, and then Grandma's here. And then she went up in her room and stayed there. Ardeen, well, she was nice to Grandma that way. That wasn't really what she said. Grandma didn't say that. Grandma Ardeen didn't say that. That was Donna, Mom, who said that. Yep. Grandma didn't leave. She didn't. Well, how fast can she leave? Because that was how fast it happened. Grandma's here. So she was in the kitchen. That's where I was supposed to find her in a chair at the table. So that's where I find her when she would come on Saturday. And it died in my head. She did come many times. Grandma Ardeen did come in many times. It's to myself. I think she's always there on Saturday morning for a couple of hours. But I don't know if I'm always there. How much am I there? I might not be fully alive in the house, but I did see her a lot. I was alive a lot to see Grandma Ardeen come a lot. But why is she talking to me? Well, I'm deceased right here, and now it doesn't look right that she was driving and parking a car at the house for the car, because the car's not deceased to Donna. Even if she says no to Grandma Ardeen, she called me down to the kitchen, and I didn't know she was there. And then that's how I could see she was there. I went into the kitchen to see she was there. And the car Dodge automobile in the parking in the driveway, that's not deceased. Ardeen Grandma is not a car. Well, she harassed myself and didn't move the car for that. The car was there to see Donna about her being in my house. And if Donna was just trying to be funny, she's going to put me out of my own house. I think that she doesn't know that it's my house is doing that. Does she want to participate? What do we think about Donna saying in God, "Oh yeah, I'm going to put you out of my house. I have the key." Grandma Ardeen and I played Sorry board game. Yeah, I remember that. Look it up if you want. It's interesting. I used to play a lot of games. Card games, board games. I have a scar on my head from Grandma Ardeen. I was using the Chinese jump rope. It's elastic rope, elastic, right? So I put it around the legs of a folding chair, and then Grandma Ardeen was standing with the other two, like wrapping it around her legs. And I jumped from side to side and jumped down right on the jump rope, the elastic, and the folding chair. It came up off the floor and hit me in the eyebrow. Which side is it? Is it this side? I don't know if it's still there, but this scar was there for a long time. I had missing hair out of my eyebrow. A little. It was like that a long time. Yeah. And if it's not there now, that's because my head is different now. Well, it grew. Yeah, I grew. I grew since then. Well, I don't know. You can see if it's there. Maybe somewhere around here. Well, I learned that from school, the Chinese jump rope elastic. I learned it at school, how to use it. I don't know how I got one, though, because that would have been somebody else's at school. I didn't bring that one to school and give it to anyone or use it with anyone. No, it was just in the house. Maybe I bought it, but I don't remember that part. I didn't bring it to school. Somebody else's elastic Chinese jump ropes at school. Somebody else said that's what that is. Yeah, not me. So there was some bleeding down the eye, down the face, from the eyebrow down this way. And I went upstairs to show it to Donna, mom, and she cleaned it up for me. Grandma Ardine didn't know what to do. No, she saw the bleeding and she didn't say anything or do anything. And first aid was due by somebody else. Yeah. I hurt myself a lot. Yeah, I do. I hurt myself a lot. I have had every disease and every injury in my life. I'm done. I don't want to live anymore. That's enough. So mom cleaned it up, but she did not take over with Grandma Ardine, so I don't have to, play with her anymore because she's a senior, doesn't do things that I do at school. Wow. This is the Magnum bar I'm gonna eat.